YouTube, what is good? I'm back with another video. Currently in Chicago at the moment, as you guys can see in the background. What I want to talk about in this video is that nobody's going to come save you when it comes to trading, and that the only way to become profitable is literally on your own. No mentor, no guidance, no YouTube video. All these external things that you're seeking to help you become a profitable trader, a lot of the times won't really help you as much as you think it will. The reason I say that is because the way that I became profitable and the way that all these other influencers that you guys see become profitable within day trading actually got to that point was within the inner work they did within themselves. A lot of times, a lot of people get caught up in analysis paralysis, trying to find the next best strategy, trying to find the next best thing to implement into their confluences, or try to find a backtesting software, whatever these things are for you. Yes, these things are helpful. They can give you some clarity and guidance on the things that you need within your trading, but they will not be the reason you will become profitable. The reason you will become profitable is when you get to that point within your trading to where you're literally can't do what you're doing anymore that's keeping you unprofitable, and it gets to a point to where you're like, all right, bro, like something has to change. When you get to that point to where you really sit down with yourself and you're like, all right, something has to change, and you actually start executing on those changes on a day-to-day basis, that is when you become profitable. You will not become profitable from watching a YouTube video. You'll not become profitable from having these external things that will help you. These are things that will guide you along the way for sure and give you clarity, but they're not going to be the reason you become profitable. And so for me, the way that I became profitable was not, number one, being aware of my mistakes. So number one is just journaling, seeing the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, seeing what's doing good and seeing what's doing bad, and cutting off the things that you're doing bad. For me, it was over trading. So what did I do? I went to Top Step. I started using the risk settings feature. I started locking myself out at 1 trade per day. Ever since probably like November, now it's been like 4 months of me doing this. Ever since I started taking 1 trade per day religiously, that is when I've seen the most growth within my trading. And yes, it hurts taking that loss and not being able to overtrade or go get it back, but it also keeps you in the game for the next day. Another thing that a lot of people don't talk about is your relationship with God. So if you are Christian, if you do believe in a higher power, I very, very highly believe in keeping God in your journey. No matter if you're trading or not trading, you should always have God in your life. But seeking God and following in God's steps, a lot of times in the Bible, if you read the scripture, he says greed is the root of all evil. Greed will lead you down despair. It will not lead you in the right path. A lot of times on the charts, a lot of people become greedy. They want more money, they want more trades, they want more P&L, they want more payouts, whatever it is. But a lot of times when you're seeking more and more and more and more, and all you can think about is more, you're not really thinking clear, and you start making stupid decisions on the charts that end up backtracking yourself on a day-to-day basis. The goal within trading is to think of it in a long-term perspective, because this is a skill that you can learn that will set you up for life. You will literally have a skill that will set you up for life. You can make money when you want to, where you want to, and how you want to, however much you want to, no matter what, for the rest of your life once you get the skill down. But people get so fixated on the day-to-day, the P&L of that day, the P&L of that week, that you can't even see that far out, and a lot of people don't even make it that far out. A lot of people will come to me and they'll be like, Dylan, how do I become profitable? I'll be like, all right, bro, I can teach you what you need to do to become profitable, but at the end of the day, it is going to fall on you to become profitable. And that is the point of this video, is that it is on you to become profitable. Don't rely on other people to become profitable, because it's not going to work. You have to do the inner work. You have to follow the guidance that people are giving you. You have to take action on a day-to-day basis. You are the one that has to stay disciplined on a day-to-day basis. And at the end of the day, you're the only person who clicks the buy or the sell button every single day. Anyways, I'm going to keep this video nice and short for you guys. Just remember that you are the one that has to put in the work. You're the one that has to put in the hours. You're the one that has to stay disciplined. Nobody else can do this shit for you in whatever business aspect you are. And for me, I have an entrepreneurial background, so I came into trading already thinking of it in a business aspect. That definitely did help in my trading, but regardless if you have that background or not, this is a game that you can win at very, very easily. And you'll see a lot of people become profitable very, very fast. You'll see people flexing these lifestyles, flexing their P&L or whatever they're flexing in front of you. Yes, these things are obtainable, but if you are so hyper fixated on achieving those things that you can't say clearly on a day-to-day basis, you're never gonna achieve that. You're never gonna get to that point. So all I want you to take away from this video is understand that this process is going to be lonely, it's going to be hard, it's going to be dependent upon you, solely upon you and what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, but it is possible, and you have to trust in it within yourself, and you also have to put your trust in God and your faith in God on a day-to-day basis. in order to make it. So make sure you guys are reflecting, make sure you guys are journaling, doing a lot of inner work, a lot of things that are gonna actually help you and reflect on the charts on a day-to-day basis. And that is how you obtain profitability. So I'm gonna keep this short. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna keep more videos coming out for you guys. And that's it. Boom.